Hello everyone, hello and welcome to this, special update video. I'm Black Shadow. Today is the 29th of May, 2012, obviously. And I had said that I was, going to be making an update video, folks, just to, let you know on a few things. And you might have seen the title and be wondering, what am I going on about here? So you see what you make of it, folks. Now, first things first, I remember a long time ago now. I think it was back in my very first update video I did, back in, I think it was February. Was it the February video? I believe it was. So I'm just checking through my old video. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Back in my February video, it was the first time I ever announced that I was planning to do a Let's Play of Resident Evil Remake. The blind Let's Play, which I have said about many times, though I'm yet to magic out thin air, seemingly. Which, I'm sorry. It's annoying. Sadly, it's not coming quite yet. I think the time of me being able to do it is nearing. You've got to take into account as well everything that's happened with me over the past 2 months. Having to leave the house and everything else, and still on the search for my own place. Which, for those of you who are kind of interested in that, I'm hoping that will be solved soon. I'm hoping that perhaps sort of say this time next month, or maybe early July, I might be able to actually get be at my own place, folks. So that'd be really nice. But yeah. So firstly, it's not coming just yet. I've not had a lot of chance to do much recently. I mean, I'm honestly surprised I've been able to do LPing as much as I have, anyways. However, there is a bigger piece of news here. I'm not here just to say, oh no, sorry, Remake's not coming yet, because it will. It's just, and when it will be good. I will damn well make sure it's good. The amount of people at the time, some people have been waiting, and myself, I really want to do it. I really do, but just there hasn't been a proper opportunity to do it so far. But there is something else that I do need to bring about. Now, I don't know who might or might not have been looking recently. But at this current moment in time, for those of you who may have seen the amount of views that my channel has received so far is it is over 9,000, folks. It is over 9,000. But more importantly than it being over 9,000, believe it or not, is that it is nearing the 10,000 mark, which personally is quite a milestone. I mean, I've got the 30 subscribers so far, which thank you all very so much for your support. I do appreciate it. Keep watching and enjoying and all the rest of it. And maybe I'll still keep getting the occasional request for games to do. But anyways, but yes, we are nearing the 10,000 view mark, folks. And as I said, to me that's quite a milestone. Now, I was pretty happy when I hit 1,000 views, but 10,000 is a pretty big milestone personally for me at this time. And I know that I've said a while back I was going to be doing Remake, and in fact, last Resident Evil LP I did was obviously Resident Evil 2, which was, when did I do that? Was that like February, March-ish time, I think it was? I can't remember when I did that. It wasn't that long ago, folks. I still think it was probably one of the better LPs I think I've done so far. I really enjoyed doing it. I know a lot of you have enjoyed it, and it's been pretty highly viewed, actually, which is pretty nice, compared to all the rest of them. I started uploading that sort of beginning of February. Now, seeing as it is now, coming up to June, it's been 4 months now since I last did a Resident Evil game, and that is because, obviously, I was planning to do Remake Blind, which hasn't been able to happen. Now, I have come up with an idea, because also because timing's a bit funny for me at the moment, because, as I've said before, exams are now. my current point in this moment is I've sort of got this week at the college, next week we're off, and then from after then you got the week then after that was when all my exams kick in right then. That week, basically, and the beginning of the next week, actually, the Monday of the next week, I've got exams up until then, which will take me to the 18th of June, if I remember correctly. I've got the 11th, 15th, and 18th of June, I believe, are my exams. Now, I'm sure you can understand, because this is also my last year at college, I really do not want to screw these up, folks. So, I'm going to say something, and I'm sure you understand, but because I really don't want to screw them up, I am going to have to just have almost no choice. I am just going to have to not do any recordings, really, during that time, folks, because it's really not appropriate. And, once I've done the last exam, I'm going to have, things will be, I don't know exactly happening after then, but I'm going to at least have a few weeks of being able to do what I want to do, really, for once. So I'm going to say, when so I've got this week, and then sort of I'll do next week, I'll do recording, so I'm half time anyway, so I can do some whenever the hell I want almost. But the week after that will be no recording, just so you know. But I come back to the fact that I've about 9,200 views, give or take a little bit, at this moment in time, folks. And almost as a way to make up for not being able to do Resident Evil Remake at this moment in time, I have made a pledge, folks, and this is something that I know I will enjoy, and I'm sure some of you will probably like, but after that sort of week that the exams happen, and I get back to recording, I'm going to be doing a 10,000 view special LP, really, because I can't do Resident Evil Remake, folks, I'm gonna do the other one, folks. Instead of Resident Evil Remake, it is going to be Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And I know there'll be a couple of people I can imagine now with big smiles on their faces because they like that game, and I'm one of them. But yes, so I will be doing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis as a 10,000 view special, folks. Once we hit 10,000 views, I will start uploading those. I'll have probably recorded them a little beforehand, just have them ready and waiting for when that happens. But that is going to be, that's going to be coming up whenever I hit 10,000 views, folks. And that will be a really good LP. I mean, Resident Evil 3 is a fantastic game. I think all the old ones are. Resident Evil 3, no. I mean, originally it was originally the game was actually meant to be not actually related as such to the main story. It was sort of supposed to be a side story, if you will. And I remember there was a lot of debate between people developing the game as to whether to have it as a side or actually part of the main series, and they eventually decided to go with it as a main series title, hence instead of being called Resident Evil Nemesis, game Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which is, what it is. And it is a brilliant game, folks. It has one of the most iconic and best protagonists of the PlayStation 1 era. Easily, absolute, one of the best, folks. I highly respect him, even if he does have a tendency to instantly kill me, which is quite high. But it is great fun, folks, and that is a really good LP, and I know some of you enjoy that. So so that's what I've managed to spend nearly 10 minutes trying to say, as well as everything else, folks. But whenever we hit 10, there's a 10,000 view special. As a thank you to everyone. We started off with Resident Evil 1, and we've since done Resident Evil 2, and we're gonna mark that milestone with Resident Evil 3, and it's gonna be great, folks. And I know, I really hope you do enjoy it, because I know I will, and for those of you who enjoy like Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, no reason you won't enjoy the third. But yes, folks, so that is that. Is there anything else I needed to mention while I'm here? No, I think that's about all, folks. Obviously this is marking that having done the end of Kirby's Adventure. this video. Next to be uploaded will be the next parts of Grand Theft Auto 2, the second level of that. No, can't think of anything else really. I'm just on a gas bag again. But yeah, folks. So that's the news. 10,000 views. Resident Evil 3 is going to be going up. And who knows? By then I might even have my own place. It'll be even my own little personal sort of celebration, aside from having finished college and all the exams and stuff. But yeah, folks. So that makes the end of this update video, folks. So thanks for listening. Hope you like the news, and yeah, I'll see you. If not in Grand Theft Auto 2, then I hope I see you at Resident Evil 3, folks. It'll be a cracker. So I'll see you then.